place is a mess. It really is. Well, you know, I don't really call this a lunch. I'm on a diet, but I'm supposed to eat more fruit, but I don't know how you consider this a lunch. That cherry. It's a big cherry. So this is what you had for lunch. Okay. Well, I guess if you had it for lunch, then it makes it all right. Get a napkin here. I mean, I'm in a white dress shirt. Do you really think it's a good choice? Some assistant you've turned out to be. I like cherries, but I just, I was kind of hoping for a ham and cheese. Look at these things. How many do you have for lunch? I'm like I'm full already. Still have a job to do, How'd you spend your lunch break? Inspecting evil toys? That's enough of these. Maybe I'll have a couple in a minute. Ugh. It's not that I don't like cherries, it's just I wasn't in the mood for a bag of potato chips either. No, you're a good assistant. It's all right. Last one didn't do so well. Ended up in the river. So, you worry about losing your job. You should be more worried about losing your life working for me. He really wasn't a good assistant. He was working for the other side. Yeah, we went to the drive-in over the weekend. That new Gregory Peck movie, Roman Holiday. Eddie Albert was in it, and that really pretty girl. What was her name? I can't remember. Audrey Hepburn. That's right. Audrey Hepburn was in Roman Holiday. I think it's her first big role. Big movie star. She's becoming a superstar. I wonder if there is such a term as superstar. he would certainly go in that range, I would say. All right. Do you have these toys for inspection? Okay. These are from the future. This is a doll from the future. What kind of a doll is this? Ugh. Looks like a dog toy to me. Yeah. They expect kids to play with this stuff in the future. Doesn't look very fun. Is it for a girl or a boy? Like I said, I'd probably give it to my dog to chew up. It's a Mr. Bill, huh? A Mr. Bill doll from the future. I don't feel anything on it. A little tag here. I can't see kids clamoring to the store for this. I mean, it's no hula hoop. It's definitely interesting. Oh no, what is this? Is this a doll? This is... It's a little doll. Now this is definitely for a girl, right? Oh, it's a good luck doll. A little witch. Does it dance or something? Pretty cute. It's a pretty little doll. You would give this to your daughter. I don't know if my daughter would like it or not. It is pretty. It's cute. Little tiny felt legs and felt body. Kind of cool. Little felt boots. See that? The legs bend backwards. Cute little doll. So in the future, you think kids are going to play with this kind of stuff? I don't think my daughter would like something like this. That's interesting. And you say this is from the future. This? This looks like a tiki. Like a nature god image. So you're saying people are going to go back to New Age mysticism in the future? This is a toy of the future. I don't know. Doesn't look like much of a toy. Kind of interesting. Is it like a... It does have a smell to it, like a spice. It's pretty nice. So you say this is like some kind of Wiccan nature type toy. And kids want to play with these in the future? Use them to what? To curse somebody? Yeah, I do that sometimes when I'm thinking. You know, it makes me want to twitch a little bit. You know, gets my thoughts going. I don't know. It's a neat toy. But I don't know if it's... You're sure this comes from the future? Okay. Well, whatever you say. You're the one that used the time machine. And this is a candy from the future? Crazy bones. What is it, a sucker? A hand. It's got like a hand and an arm for a lollipop sticker, if you can see it. The stick for the lollipop is a hand and an arm. When you claim in the future kids like clamor for this stuff? Green apple. Kids like green apple flavored candy in the future. Well, after all, this is my lunch break. It's candy made in China, though. How safe is that? Who can even import from communist China right now? I guess. Well, I guess. The future. So we're going to open this up. Is that the oddest thing you've ever seen? Crazy bones. If this is the future, I don't want to go. It tastes terrible. Well, it's just kind of nice. It's got like a little handle for a sucker stick. You got a little hand. You can hold on to it. That's kind of neat. Now I got this hand coming out of my mouth. I don't know if I like it. You get this thing poke you in the eye or something. I don't know how safe that would be for children. I'll tell you right now, if kids don't like the taste, they're not going to eat this. And I like sweets as much as the next guy, but this is terrible. Okay. What else do you have? Now, what is this? What kind of a toy? This is Illuminati. Are you telling me the Illuminati's taking over the future with their Wiccan nature priest, nature god? Defiling the human body with their fake, weird Chinese-made candy. And this, the Illuminati My Little Pony. I see the symbol right there. The all-seeing eye. And the wizard's tool. See it? The pyramid and the all-seeing eye. Illuminati pony. This is the future. This is what our children are going to have to play with. Striking down people with curses from their Wiccan gods. Their Bohemian Grove soulless worship of Moloch. saying it's a nature priest, but it's Moloch. No? I'm just, I'm hungry. It's lunchtime, and this is what I get. Your leftover Bing cherries and this. Skeleton hand. Don't bite the skeleton hand that feeds you. My Little Pony. With all these little hidden symbols in it. That's Illuminati if I ever saw it. This is really awful. You think if this is the future, we're doomed. We should just nuke the place out right now. Symbolism. Quite interesting on this pony. I definitely see the Egyptian Brotherhood. Not the Muslim Brotherhood, the Egyptian ones. The worshippers of the sun god, Ra, in this symbol. But the all-seeing eye is in the pyramid. If you look closely, it is releasing energy out the capstone of the top of the pyramid. On the dollar bill, the all-seeing eye is above the pyramid, waiting to launch, capping the pyramid. But in this case, the all-seeing eye is in the pyramid, which tells you that the capstone has been released and the energy of the planet is being transmitted to a far-off place across the galaxy. That's the ultimate goal of the Illuminati, to rape the planet of its energy resources for their demonic alien overlords. You can see the symbolism is quite clear. And the pyramid is launching. This is what's going on below. Tendrils into the ground to rob the earth of its iron core, the heat of the iron core, and transmit it to the stars, which would bring an end to civilization as we know it. Our world would no longer have an iron core of great heat and energy, potential energy. We would lose our magnetosphere and our rotation and pull on the moon, and it would throw our growing cycles on the planet into chaos. The planet Earth would not have seasonal changes. We would not be able to mark the passage of the sun. And our atmosphere would peel away from the planet. We would also, because of our proximity to the sun, be exposed to higher levels of radiation, solar flares, would now reach the surface of the planet, and the human race, as well as all higher forms of animal life on the planet, would be destroyed. That is the dream, the actual hidden dream of the Illuminati. They want us to work, pay our taxes. There's no internment camps. There's no Holocaust. They'll wipe us out when they're done with the planet. That's what that means. They're teaching our children to just go along with the program. Because a harmless pony, a child's toy, innocent eyes like that, would never harm you, would it? They've shown their hand too soon. Oh my God, this is disgusting. I'm about done with it. What are you supposed to do with the toy when you're done? Like, can you put other pieces of skeleton? Like, is there a body in a... Well, let's find out. Is there like a skeleton body you can... Oh boy, is that gross. I mean, is there like a foot bone connected to the knee bone? And the knee bone's connected to the thigh bone. Is there something like that where you can put these things together? It's gross. Oh, shit. Oh, that ain't good. Damn it. What just happened? Uh-oh. My laser light came apart. I don't know if I can put it back together here. There we go. Gotta get that back in there. Oh. Well, that's not gonna happen. Oh, there goes $3 wasted. Okay. Let's see if this works. Oh, there it goes. These things are good for something, huh? I can still actuate my laser light with it. Pretty cool, huh? It's pretty cool. You use this little, there's a button there. My button just fell out. It fell on the floor. Now, a good assistant would go down there and get that button for me. It's not like I ask you to do a lot. I mean, you don't have to get me lunch, you just do. Get my cheaters out, maybe I can figure this out. That's pretty interesting. Well, I don't know what kind of assistant you're going to be, but you're lousy at getting me lunch. You showed this to your daughter? My Little Pony, and she liked it. Well, it's not a bad toy. I gotta watch touching those things without my gloves on. Yeah, you don't know how much residue is on them from being pulled from the future back. I don't know. I guess it would be a good toy for a kid as long as they quit hiding strange symbolism in them. Okay, tomorrow I want a different lunch. I'm not that picky. I gotta find that button where this thing's about worthless. I'm not gonna walk around trying to fight people off with my laser light, hitting them with the crazy bone. That looks about silly, you know? Little tiny crazy bone. It's pretty neat. I don't know if people would like something like this or not. That candy was gross. I'm really gonna get sick to my stomach. Way more cherry. Well, see, here's the thing. If the Illuminati was going to round up people, put them in internment camps, things like that, there'd be an outcry. It's not the idea. The idea is to just slowly poison the planet. And we're helping them do it. And then, in one fell swoop, they'll suck all the energy out of the core. Because it takes that much energy to bend and warp space to bring 2 points in space. That distance is light years. You can't travel it. But if you warp and bend space using the core of the planet and the magnetic core, those 2 points come closer together. You can travel. So all of the alien life forms that have been trapped here for about 20,000 years, when their machines failed in ancient Egypt, they had to rebuild society to build their machines to get the energy machines working again, to pull time and space closer together. And sadly, we're reaching that time in history, and our religions and our governments, our education, our freedom of speech and press, all of that it's outlived its usefulness. And now it's time to, as they would say, pay the piper. Their intention was never to grant freedom or to solve the great mysteries of the universe and illuminate men. The Illuminati's job was to illuminate the sky for their overlords. Now that you know, now that we know, I guess we have to try to do something about it. And the first thing we need to do is take back the Department of Navy from that imposter, the faith healer. And either you're with me or you're against me. I ask because with a lunch like that, I think you're against me. I know, I'm just joking. All right, well, let's wrap this I can't believe these are the toys kids are going to play with in the future. Crazy bones, who would think? It's weird. Okay, I'll clean this up. Get down there on the floor for me, if you will, and find that button for my laser lighter. This is worthless. I'll just throw it away. Okay? And then I'll take you out to there's a new hamburger joint down the street. I think it's called McDonald's. You want to try it? They got like hamburgers and shakes down there. Do you like cheeseburgers? It's new. Yeah. Okay, we'll go to that McDonald's place then, but let's get that button before the cleaning lady comes through and sweeps it up. Alright, until next time, please have a most blessed day. I hope you enjoyed this, and take care. Bye-bye.